Hello everybody, my name is Jim Goldsberry. I'm 64 years old and I grew up in rural Iowa at a time when not every farmhouse had phone or electricity. I began my education in a one-room 8th-grade schoolhouse where I learned to love reading. That probably accounts for the fact that when I got to college I switched midstream from the study of astronomy to that of Renaissance literature. After 3 years, and in the social upheaval that was the late 60s and early 70s, I began to feel that I was not being taught about life in the real world, and I took the opportunity to move to rural upstate New York with a family of friends. There we purchased a small farm with a large barn, which I helped to remodel into living quarters. We heated and cooked with wood and lit with kerosene lamps. We gardened, raised most of our own food, and started a small dairy for extra income. As the years passed, we began to embrace modernity, and the more musically talented family I had moved with began a small dinner theater in the upstairs of the barn, which became quite successful. I worked carpentry on the outside and continued to run the dairy. I never lost my love for reading or for learning, and in fact helped to homeschool several of the couple's children. As those children grew and left home, the couple eventually decided to leave the farm and move on to other things. I stayed, stopped farming, but continued doing carpentry work and became an assessor for the small town in which I lived. Fast forwarding to this past June, I married a wonderful woman whom I had known for many years and began a more citified existence in Ithaca, New York. My wife had suggested that it was time for me to finish the degree that I began 47 years ago, and I had to admit that she was right. So here I am, trying to drag my pen and ink self into the digital world. I hope you'll bear with me and wish me luck. Thanks.